Hi, church. I'm sure most of you have heard the phrase, with great power comes great responsibility. It was made famous by Uncle Ben, who said that to Peter Parker in one of the Spider-Man movies. It's actually an old proverb. He didn't make that up. But I've been thinking about that lately in the context of all the information that we have available to us, that we have the opportunity to gain a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is power. And with that power, the power of knowledge, comes great responsibility. And we have the responsibility, I believe biblically, we have the responsibility to use that knowledge wisely, to not just take information that we have, to not just use the knowledge that we have randomly, or in ways that are unloving, but to seek to be wise in the way that we use the power of the knowledge that we have. And wisdom looks a particular way. It will show itself in a particular way. If it's true wisdom, wisdom from God, godly wisdom. James makes this clear in chapter 3 of his epistle. James 3:13 says, "Who is wise and understanding among you?" So if we want to know if the people that we're listening to are wise and understanding, or if we want to determine, am I being wise and understanding in the way that I'm using this power of knowledge, he gives us a litmus test, really, a description of what this is going to look like. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. So true wisdom, right away, we see, is going to have a meekness to it, a humility to it. And it's going to show, wisdom will show up not just in words, but in good conduct, in godly behavior. Verse 14, "But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth." Boastfulness, deceptiveness, falseness in our words. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. Friends, we have the opportunity to reap a harvest of righteousness if we sow in peace as those who make peace. This is what we're called to do, to steward our knowledge well, so that we speak and act in wisdom, that we are seeking to, in all our words and our ways, be pure and peaceable and gentle, open to reason. Open to reason means not being closed-minded, but being willing to listen and learn, and to see where we're being unreasonable. Full of mercy and good fruits, impartial, not prejudging, not having come to conclusions about who someone is or what they're going to say, but being impartial and sincere. So sincerely listening, sincerely thinking. If you say, I want to hear what you have to say, sincerely listen, sincerely think about it. That's important for all of us, from every perspective, every way of filtering this information that we have, especially as we look at the racial tension in our country right now. We need to learn to gather this information to grow in our knowledge, but then to use it in a way that is wise, which means being gentle, open to reason, impartial, and seeking to sow peace as those who make peace.